It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight.
Ed, always a pleasure to be in the booth with you. It reminds me a lot of my backcourt teammates. Actually, they were faster, could jump higher, and could shoot better. But anyway, we got a big-time matchup tonight.
You know, Jay, if you take a couple of letters and vowels away, you can go from Cohen to Duhan, just like that. The Brooklyn Nets control the opening tip. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Harden with it up top. Lead is 2. And look out.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Holiday controls the basketball. Down 4. Tucker, tough matchup against Durant. Here comes the screen. The Bucks with 4 to shoot to Lopez. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Brooklyn with the basketball. Harden to Durant. Surveys the floor. No good. To Holiday. Shot from the lane won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Durant with the basketball up top. Leads a bucket. Down low for Harris. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. He might be underrated, but Chris Middleton, the defense was ready, still knocks it down.
And depending upon the personnel, the transition three-point pull-up shot is no longer the anomaly. It's the norm.
Harden into the front court. Down a point. Tucker to Antetokounmpo. Kevin Durant able to recover with the block. Goes to the left side. Antetokounmpo. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Now it's Harden at the controls. Durant down low for Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Holiday in possession. They trail by 1. To Antetokounmpo. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. And the rebound corralled by Lopez. Nothing going here on that drive. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Here comes the screen. Holiday. His first effort off the mark. To Harden. For 3 with James Harden, muscle memory. Gets it to go. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Probing the defense. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Down to 5 on the 24. Holiday. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Harden in possession. 2-point advantage. Durant. Giannis grabs the board. A pass stolen by the Nets. Harden to Griffin. From the painted area, won't go down. Nothing going here on that drive. Throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Harden in possession. He'll run the offense. To Griffin. Tucker with the rebound. Nothing going here on that drive. Antetokounmpo to Holiday. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Nets have the basketball. The drive, right to the basket. Brook Lopez swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Middleton. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Harden against Tucker. No, he missed a short one there. To Holiday. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Harden with the basketball. Trailing by 4. Giannis Antetokounmpo tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Holiday to Antetokounmpo. Curling inside. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tucker, dead on three-point shooter. Tough to guard.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Durant matched up with P.J. Tucker. Kevin Durant. First couple didn't go. That one is true. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Now it's Harden, controlling the offense. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
To T. Holiday to the basket, but his shot stays out. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. Stuffs it down with authority.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Holiday controls the basketball. His team up by 1. Here comes the screen. Holiday to P.J. Tucker. From long range. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Harden. He made his first effort, but not that time. Teague with the basketball. Leads just a point. Here comes the screen. T to P.J. Tucker. Oh, he had it.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Flushes it home.
These two teams are matching basket for basket. If the pace of the game is going to be like this, I need to start stretching.
Kevin Durant. He's now 4 for 6.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. New blood coming in for both sides. Antetokounmpo to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo. DeAndre Jordan rejects it.
Just incredible timing in that swat.
Kevin Durant with the rock. To Jordan, down low. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Referee blows the whistle. Jump ball coming. The official's ready. Let's see who can take the jump. Oh, defender pulling the chair. Durant fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Brooklyn's got it. Bobby Portis snatching it out of the air. Couldn't keep it in. Out of Spencer Dinwiddie. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Holiday in possession. Defense. Now down 6.
Defense, let's go.
Connaughton matched up with Durant.
Screen.
Holiday.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. To Durant. Kevin Durant. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Old school equals high percentage.
Holiday to DiVincenzo. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Nets have it.
I got him. Here we go.
A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. DiVincenzo. Connaughton, guarded by Green. To Holiday. Lets it fly from long range. Drew Holiday is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 78% at the line. First one, count it. Second and 3, got it.
For the Brooklyn Nets, number 26, Spencer Dinwiddie. Entering the game.
And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. To Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. Can't connect. It's no good. Tucker. To Holiday. It's a big finish.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. To Durant. Gets it in the left corner. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Here's Durant for 2. Jumper's good. First quarter in the books with the Nets in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Remember, fans, if our team reaches 100 points and wins tonight, everyone...
Giannis with it up top. Margins 8. To Holiday. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. He missed it. Shot from the lane won't go. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there, but let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Here we go. I got him.
And the finish at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Bucks basketball. Holiday. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. To Antetokounmpo. Kevin Durant. Huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
4-3. Tough shot. He hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Whoa, what a finish. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Giannis in control of the basketball. They trail by 7. Connaughton against KD. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And the slam.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Holiday controls the basketball. His team down 9. Oh, that's 3 seconds. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
T. Missed a wide open look. Dinwiddie into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Gets to the basket and scores.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Here we go.
To Jordan. Fires the 3. The Bucks clear the rebound. Knocked loose. Nets have it. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Tyler Johnson at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 77% at the line. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Teague matched up with Durant. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nets. Durant to Griffin. Stuffs it down with authority.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Antetokounmpo. To Middleton. To Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's 3 for 7.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Screen coming. T to Lopez. Off the assist.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Here's Harden with the rock.
Here we go.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
It just seems like one of three things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a three. Pick your poison.
Lopez to Antetokounmpo. Kevin Durant sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Antetokounmpo. Harden with it up top. His guy's up by 15. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're and getting a crack at the extra point.
James Harden trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. Antetokounmpo. Harden. Missed it. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. It's Brooklyn's ball. To Durant. A big finish at the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Here's Lopez, down low. Brook Lopez. Now the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Durant to Harden. For three. Can't get the bounce. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Add 2 points to the board. Giannis with it up top. Down a bundle. Kevin Durant with a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Antetokounmpo to Lopez. And stuffs it home.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
To Harden. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Harden has it up the floor. To Durant. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys down big. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Middleton Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. And a throwdown.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prom City.
To Durant. Lopez there to get the rebound.
Pick up, pick up. Hey, check up. Let's go.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Chris Middleton at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 87% from the line. Missed it at the line. It's in the hands of James Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He'll take that any day.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Followed up. Brook Lopez with the slam.
You see, Ed, that's the advantage of growing up playing with and against a twin. A lot of fights, a lot of physicality, and controlling the glass is everything.
To Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
I don't know if there's too many games in a row, not enough rest time, but it looks like the defense is stuck in the mud. Heavy legs never equals great D.
Durant. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Dante DiVincenzo at the line. And hits the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip.
Coming right back to you.
Harden into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Giannis Antetokounmpo with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Holiday to Antetokounmpo. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
KD with the rock. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Holiday in possession. He'll run the offense. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Brooklyn with the basketball. Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Giannis with it up top. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. And a bad pass as
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
short jump and a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Connaughton, defended by Kevin Durant. Harden. From long range, where James Harden, muscle memory, gets it to go.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Holiday controls the basketball. His guys can hold for the final shot. Has a look. Drew Holiday. He's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets. The Bucks did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they've got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Milwaukee Bucks have been too soft once the opposition has gotten the ball into the paint. Even worse, they refuse to tighten up and make a difference about it. The problem became more apparent to me closer to halftime, resulting in the kind of plays in our highlight package.
Player of the half.
Kevin Durant has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. You've got to get that one to go. Harden in possession. His guys hold a commanding lead. Brook Lopez pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
To Griffin. To Harden. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
And he missed the free throw. Durant here against P.J. Tucker. Knocked loose. Bucks have it. Big finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Yes, me and you.
Whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. After the tie-up, let's see who can retain it. P.J. Tucker lays it in.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. He throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Nets have the basketball.
I got ball.
Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Lopez. Knocked loose. Nets have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. To P.J. Tucker. Antetokounmpo. Fires the three. Can't connect. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Holiday to P.J. Tucker. Blake Griffin sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Trying to cash in, gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Knocked loose. And that one out of bounds off a net. It'll stay with the Bucks. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Middleton. To Holiday. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Down to Griffin. And throws it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Brooklyn's got it. To Griffin. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Knocked loose. Rises for the slam.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Giannis with it up top. Down a bundle. To P.J. Tucker. Nothing going here on that drive. Holiday to Antetokounmpo. Blake Griffin able to recover with the block. 24-second violation. In a flash, scores at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys down big to Lopez. And the finish, slam dunk.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Has a chance and scores on the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Bucks at the controls. Holiday to Antetokounmpo. Ah, the monster stuff.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys holding the big lead. Lets it fly from long range, and Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Antetokounmpo. Beyond the arc for three. Rebound taken in by the Nets.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Antetokounmpo to P.J. Tucker. Blake Griffin swats it. That's his third block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Drew Holiday. Couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. Oops, he missed the first one. Missed the second one as well. Great vision to set it up. From the painted area, got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
You go back to the principles. Things drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Kevin Durant has it. Curling inside, easy path to the rim.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Antetokounmpo. Connaughton against the former Hoya. To Antetokounmpo. Can't miss those. Durant across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Bucks have it. T. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. To Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Nets have it. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. To Durant. And finishes strong.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Great look and vision. Jeff T. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Scores from the post.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Oh, emphatic slam. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
To Durant. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. T. Screen coming. Kevin Durant with the rock. Throws it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Durant with the basketball up top. Looking to make something happen. Great pass to set it up. Turns and slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Antetokounmpo to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo won't go down. To Durant. Turns, hops, and finishes. The abuse at the rim for Blake Griffin.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Knocked loose. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Jeff T. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Durant. Teague with it up top. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out. Cashes in for 2.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
KD with the rock. And a chance coming up at the line.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
Kevin Durant at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Antetokounmpo to Teague.
Screen coming your way. Screen coming your way.
And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Only stop the clock for all of us.
Nope. First one does not go.
Soft and buttery. Soft and buttery.
Oh, he missed on a pair. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. It's been all net so far. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
To Antetokounmpo. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Antetokounmpo, open look. Deep 2 there, won't go. To Harden. Here's a chance from long range with James Harden. Muscle memory. Gets it to go.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up.
Here we go. Here we go. I got ball.
4-3. No good. Probing the defense. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
To Harden. Runner here. Won't go down. And a putback slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Harden in possession. His guys hold a commanding lead. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. To P.J. Tucker. Lays it up and in.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Here we go.
To Harden.
I got him.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. It's in the hands of Harden.
Got some for him.
Giannis Antetokounmpo tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Way to work.
To Antetokounmpo. Connaughton against Harden. DeAndre Jordan rejects it. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Fires the three. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. He was hacked. They let it go. To DiVincenzo.
Watch that cutter.
For 3, and he burns them. Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
It's Brooklyn's ball.
Lock up. Here you go.
To Harden. Down low to Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Nice pass to set things up.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Harden matched up with P.J. Tucker. And scores. Strong take.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
James Harden has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Antetokounmpo to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo to DiVincenzo. To P.J. Tucker. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Antetokounmpo. Not that time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Rocking the rim.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
It's James Harden once again. And the finish. Jay, Euro stepping for 2. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Harden with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Finish that. Another follow. No good. Another follow. Stays out. Tucker to Antetokounmpo. They get it down to Tucker. Can't connect from inside. Slam dunk. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Can't connect on the first free throw. No good. Missed them both. Harden with it up top. He'll run the offense. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
They were ready for DiVincenzo on that 3. Harden. Short jumper off the mark. Middleton to DiVincenzo.
Right.
To Middleton. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Blake Griffin snatching it out.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Changes coming from both sides right now. Middleton. And Durant able to clear the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Now ready with a couple of free throws. Giannis Antetokounmpo, couple of free throws on the way. He struggled so far. First try at the line, no good. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. To Harden. Down low for Griffin.
Yeah, I got him.
It was right there. Middleton. To Lopez. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. James Harden at the controls. To Durant. Down to Griffin. Off the iron. It came out. Here comes the screen. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up. First try, no good. Missed the second as well. Harden. Green matched up with Connaughton. To Harden.
Here we go.
Griffin.
I got him. I got him. Come on. Jump. What's the back door? I got your back.
5 on the shot clock. James Harden. KD follows up with the putback slam.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now it's Harden at the controls. To Durant. Harden. Taken down by Giannis. Holiday in possession. His guys down big. From long range. Good contest. Middleton off the mark.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And finishes strong.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Holiday.
Spin on your left. Spin on your left.
To Middleton. Free throws coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Misses the first. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Kevin Durant has it. To Griffin.
My ball. I got double.
Harden.
Here I come. Trap.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Knocked loose. Bucks have it. Antetokounmpo. Middleton. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Holiday controls the basketball. Down a bundle. Joe Harris. Huge block. Holiday.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Antetokounmpo.
Shots up.
Brooklyn secures the rebound. Harden into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
I'm here.
To Durant. And draws contact. So, it's Griffin going to the line. And he makes them both. Drew Holiday matched up with Harden. To Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Durant. Won't go. Brook Lopez sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Fires the 3. Rebound comes down to Brooklyn. To Jordan. Giannis Antetokounmpo with a piece. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Blake Griffin with the block. Ooh, 5 now. Now an intentional foul. Jay, I don't really see the logic behind this. It's a double-digit deficit.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
Off the mark on the first free throw. He missed a pair of free throws. It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. When you look at these highlights, you can see how this team was able to earn the victory in this matchup. Great game by this squad. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets. The Bucks couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game stats. Player of the game.
Kevin Durant was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
I got it. Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time. I got ball, I got ball. Good shot, boy. Good shot, good shot. Wait on it. Everybody pick up, everybody pick up. D up, D up. I got him. Here we go. Shot, shot.
Shot, shot.
Good boy, baby. Good boy, good boy.
Good boy. We are.
Play some D, play some D.
I got ball, I got ball, I got ball.
Hey, baby, help, help.
Wait on it.
You done seen it again?
It's me, I got it. Cutter, good tag.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
Hey, check up, let's go.
Return the shooter.
Don't touch it, don't touch it.
Go, take mine, take mine. All day, good teamwork. Ball. Wait on it. Find me, I'm open. Get it.
I got this clown, let's go.
Match up.
Throw the ball inside. Play deep, play deep, play deep.
Make him pick it up. Make him pick it up. Be alert. Be alert. Here it comes. Be alert. Watch that cutter.
Get down, get down, get down. Half court. Here it come, here it come.
Get a hand up on that. Get a hand up on that.
That's a bucket. That's a bucket.
Hey, we out, we out.
Everybody get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Good finish. Woo!
Hey, mismatch, mismatch.
Shoot it from there.
Shot going up. Box out. Box out.
And another one.
Here I'm.
Hey,
Here
everybody
I'm.
get back.
Go,
Get
go,
the
go.
shooters. Watch the shooters. Watch the shooters. Get back. Get back.
Good shot, man. No defense. Get your hands back. Watch your hands. That's out on them. Out on them. You got me? You're up. Wait on it.
Don't do that to him.
Here we go. Here we go. You're up. Wait on it. I'm deep.
Get mine, get mine.
Good shot. You're up.
Hey, match up, match up, match up.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you, me and you. Come on, man, move the ball.
Yep, I got ball. I got ball. I got ball.
Hey, you gotta take that one. Man, that's how family supposed to be. Here we go, my ball, my ball.
ball here. My ball. Oh, that's a two. That's a two. That's a two. You're going to have to back up and get 3 of them.
You gotta shoot the ball.
That won't happen again.
I'm here. I'm here.
You're on the island now.
Hey, I got ball. I got mine. Y'all get yours. I got mine.